Imagine you're at a gas station. You're holding the nozzle, pumping gas into your car, but for some reason, the gas isn't going into the tank. It's just spilling all over the ground, soaking your shoes and making a huge mess. The ground is covered in fuel, but your car, it's still empty. You try to drive away, but the car won't start because it's starving for energy. This is exactly what happens inside your body when you hit 50 and your metabolism starts to struggle. Your blood is full of energy, full of fuel, but your cells are starving because the fuel can't get inside. It's just spilling out, causing a mess in your system. My name is John Connell. I've spent 20 years looking at the science behind how our bodies work. And on this channel, I take that research and turn it into practical information you can actually use. I'm not here to give you a medical lecture or sell you a magic pill. I'm a researcher who digs through the boring papers to find the simple truths. Today we are talking about a big, scary-sounding word, insulin resistance. But I want you to forget the big word. I want you to think of it as a rusted lock. If you're over 50, understanding this rusted lock is the secret to why you're tired, why you can't lose weight, and why you feel like you're aging faster than you should. Stay with me for the next 15 minutes because I'm going to reveal the 5 silent signs that your locks are rusting. One of these signs is sitting right on your skin, and you probably think it's just a sign of getting old. It's not. I'm also going to show you a scary connection between these rusted locks and your brain memory that most people never hear about. And the best part? I'll show you how to start cleaning that rust off in just 72 hours. But first, let's see if this sounds like your life. You wake up, and even though you slept 8 hours, you feel like you need a coffee just to walk to the kitchen. You eat a healthy lunch, maybe a sandwich or a bowl of pasta, and 40 minutes later, you feel like a heavy, foggy cloud has landed on your head. You're so sleepy you could nap right at your desk. Then there's the belly tire. You aren't eating more than you used to. You might even be eating less. But your waistline is growing, and no matter how many walks you take, it won't budge. You feel frustrated. You feel like your body is broken. Your doctor says your blood sugar is normal, but you know deep down that something is wrong. You're right. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. To understand those 5 signs, we have to understand how your body eats. Think of your body like a giant house with millions of tiny rooms. Those rooms are your cells. To keep the lights on and the heaters running, those rooms need food. That food is sugar or glucose. But every door in this house is locked. To open the door, your body uses a special key called insulin. In a healthy body, it's beautiful. You eat, the keys, insulin come out, they turn the locks, the food goes into the rooms, and you have energy to play with your grandkids or go for a hike. Insulin resistance is when the locks on those doors start to get rusty. The key goes in, but it won't turn. The door stays shut. Your body sees the food piling up in the hallway, your blood, so it panics. It screams, "Make more keys." Your pancreas starts pumping out thousands of extra keys, trying to force those rusty doors open. For a long time, this works. The doors eventually open because there are so many keys pushing on them. That's why your doctor says your blood sugar is normal, because the sugar isn't in the hallway anymore, but your hallway is now crowded with thousands of angry insulin keys that shouldn't be there, and those extra keys are what cause the damage. Sign number 1, the lunchtime coma. Let's look at the first sign, post-meal sleepiness. Imagine you just filled your car with gas, and as soon as you pull out of the station, the engine dies. That makes no sense, right? You just gave it fuel. If you feel exhausted after eating, it's because your locks are so rusty that the sugar from your meal is stuck in the hallway. Your cells are literally starving even though your stomach is full. Your brain senses this energy crisis and tells your body to shut down to save power. That's the coma you feel after lunch. If lunch feels like a sleeping pill, your locks are rusting. Sign number 2, the storage boss, belly fat. Sign number 2 is stubborn belly fat. Insulin isn't just a key, it has another job. It's also the storage boss. Whenever the storage boss is in the room, he tells your body, do not burn fat, we are in storage mode. Because your locks are rusty and your body is full of extra insulin keys, the storage boss is on duty 24 hours a day. He never goes home. This is why you can eat like a bird and still have a belly. You've locked the fat-burning door and thrown away the key. You aren't lazy, you just have a bossy hormone telling your body to keep every single calorie in the storage unit, which, for us humans, is the belly. I know this sounds like a lot, but I want you to take a deep breath. You aren't failing. Your body is just following the orders of the storage boss. Now let's get to the sign that is sitting right on your skin. This is the one that surprises everyone. Sign number 3, the skin garden, skin tags. Sign number 3 is skin tags. Think of insulin as super fertilizer. It makes things grow. When you have too many insulin keys floating around in your blood, they start acting like fertilizer for your skin cells. They cause tiny skin-colored bumps to grow, usually around your neck, your armpits, or under your bra line. You might also notice the skin on the back of your neck or your knuckles getting a little darker or feeling velvety, like there's dirt there that won't wash off. Most people think, oh, I'm just getting old. But my 20 years of looking at the research tells me that these are actually warning lights on your dashboard. Your skin is trying to tell you that the fertilizer, insulin, is way too high. 4. The dimming light bulb, brain fog. Sign number 4 is the one that worries me the most, brain fog. Your brain is like a high-powered light bulb. It needs a constant, steady stream of electricity, sugar, to stay bright. But if the locks in your brain start to rust, the electricity can't get in. The light bulb starts to flicker. You walk into a room and forget why you're there. You can't remember the name of that actor in that movie. You feel cloudy. Scientists are now starting to call certain types of memory loss type 3 diabetes. Why? Because it's the same rusted lock problem, but it's happening inside your head. If we don't fix the fuel line, the light bulb eventually goes out. Sign number 5, the 3 a.m. emergency. The final sign is waking up at 3 a.m. Do you wake up in the middle of the night with your heart racing? Maybe you feel a little sweaty or anxious for no reason. This is your brain's emergency alarm. Because your fuel system is broken, your blood sugar crashes while you sleep. Your brain thinks you are literally starving to death in your sleep. It panics and shoots you with a giant blast of adrenaline to wake you up so you can go find food. It's a terrifying way to wake up, and it's a major sign that your locks are in bad shape. Now for the good news. I've looked at the science for 2 decades, and the most amazing thing I've found is that you can clean the rust off the locks. Your body is incredibly smart. It wants to be healthy. Here are 3 simple things you can do starting today to fix your fuel system. Number 1, the 10-minute after dinner stroll. When you walk right after eating, your leg muscles act like a secret back door. They can soak up the sugar without needing the insulin key at all. It's like magic. 10 minutes of walking after your biggest meal can lower your insulin needs by 30% almost instantly. Number 2, stop the tidal waves. Liquid sugar, like soda, fruit juice, or even that fancy sweetened coffee, hits your blood like a giant tidal wave. Your pancreas can't make keys fast enough for a tidal wave, so it just floods the hallway. Stick to water, plain tea, or black coffee. Let the waves calm down. Number 3, The same time rule. Your body has an internal clock. It loves a schedule. If you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, your hormones stay calm. When you sleep at random times, it stresses the body out and makes the locks rust faster. I am not a doctor. I am a researcher who cares about the evidence. If these signs sound like you, I want you to go to your doctor and ask for a specific test. Don't just ask for a blood sugar test. Ask for a fasting insulin test. This looks for the keys, not just the sugar. It can see the problem years before a regular test can. Your body isn't trying to be difficult. It's just a very complicated machine that needs the right fuel and the right timing. The fatigue, the belly fat, the skin tags, they are just your body's way of asking for help. I make these videos because I believe that when you understand why your body is doing something, the how to fix it becomes easy. If this made sense to you and you want to see more research broken down into practical steps, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Have you noticed any of these signs? I read every single one and I'd love to hear your story. Take care of your locks and they'll take care of you. I'm John Connell and I'll see you in the next one.